as we have positioned us with the fund, as our brand is AuAg, is gold and silver, and so this fund is actually very, I call it sometimes stupid fund. It's very easy, it's long only. We are always fully invested between 97 and 100%, so it's makes it easy for the investor to know that we are doing what they think we are doing. We are long only. We don't go in or out the market. I actually had a hedge fund before, and then was the job to go in and out, and that's all very interesting, but it's always difficult for the investor to know what are they buying. But in this case, we have made it a long only, very easy fund, and of course a UCITS fund, so everybody knows in Europe. So for the security for the fund and the diversification. Of course, then this market is very, very special. It's we are focusing on silver for the fund, as in the name. So silver miners, not commodity, but silver miners. And silver is probably the most volatile commodity. Mining equities, probably one of the most volatile equity sector. And if you mix these together, you have a really volatile fund. And the only thing making it less volatile is maybe that we have these approximately 30 holdings. So we have a diversification. And I think that's a good property for this sector, as it's really important to have don't take too big risks, because one mining company can get in big troubles, and if you're only betting on one, it gets really not so good for yourself. So a fund is good in this case, I think. And what we think is important with a fund, especially in this market, first it's liquidity in the markets we trade. And second is the jurisdiction where the mining companies are operating. And this is rather good with silver, because 60% of the silver is mined in North and South America. So we stay in safe jurisdictions. Because in a fund it's not so good to have companies working in unsafe jurisdictions, because you get a binary risk, and that may work for a private holding, but in a fund it's better to have safe jurisdictions. And of course, management in the companies are very important in this sector, because there's a lot of money involved. And precious metals miners, they are never purely gold or purely silver. So they always have maybe 80% gold, 20% silver as a byproduct. But what we look for in the fund is the focusing silver miners. So they maybe have 60% silver, 40% gold. But that makes the fund be something special in the whole of Europe, because gold miners, as the big funds are famous, this will be a focused silver miner fund, so it's a little bit special there, yes. AG Silver Bullet is focusing on silver miners, and the silver miners, they probably normally get, like as I said, 60% silver, 40% gold, so there it's very focused. But for the future we may have funds, so we have the second fund that there we look at the periodic system, so we are a little bit broader than just gold and silver or AuAg, but it makes everybody look at to remember the periodic system, and that's what we like, that it's something everybody knows. We all had it in school, but most of us forgot about it. But if you see it, you remember it, and that's our brand.